Stuff your
The
face
bell's
quick
ringing for Hans
and
the
get
5th
back to
time.
work. Lord be with you. What do you need?
So, are you...
Indeed,
Do you still have...
I do.
Let's play for it.
Certainly. Why not?
No problem.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. That'll do me. Roll. Lord be with you. What do you need?
So,
Indeed,
do you still have...
I do.
Let's play for it.
Certainly.
No problem. For Hans the 5th time.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Well, you're not afraid of anything. These ones here. Aye, that'll do. Here. Kurva! Bloody dice! If I was you, I'd take it. These ones here. They're yours, lad. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. These ones here. Aye, that'll do. Like this. Here. That's as far as I go. It's yours.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Like this.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
So,
Indeed,
do you still...
I do.
Let's play?
Certainly.
No problem.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Bell's ringing for Hans the fifth time.
Like this. That's as far as I go. It's yours. If I was you, I'd take it.
Greeting. What brings...
So,
Indeed,
do you still...
I do.
Let's play for it.
Certainly.
No problem.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Aye, that'll do. These ones here. Like this. Here. Damn it. They're yours, lad. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything. These ones here.
Lord be with. What do you?
So,
Indeed,
do you still...
I do.
Let's play?
Certainly.
No problem.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. That'll do me. Roll. If I was you, I'd take it. Well, you're not afraid of anything. You must have a...
Oh dear.
I'll be glad. Kabat stole it anyway.
I don't know why people always imagine that we... Anyway, wouldn't you like to bet again? It would be only...
Sorry. In that case, I'll...
Well, if you change your mind...
It was nice. Good food and drink. I'll have that rosary.
Great.
Here you have it.
Good fella. He's...
It was nice. Good food and drink. Merciful God.
Excuse me.
If scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. And have to go on duty too. You've no business. You've no business upstairs. Stay down here. If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait.
Still hungry?
I wouldn't be. Thanks.
You're welcome. 6th bell. Half the time is up.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine. For Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
Who are you?
Me?
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time. I have no idea.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry. And you are? We both know you're lying.
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and...
They let me out.
Really?
I have to help Captain Thomas.
Thomas? I brought water to him and... that poor sister of his.
Well, you look like you know your way.
Why should I?
Because I could make plenty of trouble for you with the Chamberlain.
Uh-huh. And what would you tell him? I wouldn't...
But he'd sure as hell care about how you talk about him. Deviant isn't a name.
All right, all right.
Tell me what I need to know.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, there's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff.
And what if there's nothing interesting?
Then tough luck. That crackpot writes down everything he does.
All right.
And now get out of my way.
The 7th bell. It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry. I should have taken it off the fire a bit sooner. Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
If anything goes missing... What's that sound?
Huh? What the? Wait, I'll go and see what's making that noise.
Did I imagine it?
Hmm? I heard it here.
What? You're not permitted to be here.
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever, He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble!
Get your hands off me!
You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him! He's a noble!
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your Chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Rattay showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons. Just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
If anyone's a traitor, it's Sigismund, Lord von Berghoff.
Henry!
That's all right, Lord Capon. Your escort speaks from the heart. I respect that. But the question of traitors is a more complex one. Is not a monarch who neglects his responsibilities to his realm more a traitor than one who wants to put it to rights? Or do you regard your Wenzel as a good king?
No, you're right. The more I hear about Wenceslas, the less regard I have for him.
Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands. His children are grown up. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. In short, the house of Nebak is more than beholden to some.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. That will do us.
What should we do if he's...
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. I do not expect any great obstacles. He will take his time over being persuaded.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect...
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wild...
Don't worry, sir.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky.
We'll take care of it, sir.
All right. We'll head out as soon as...
Very well. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance.
And why does this...
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sassa.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you, sir.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. Go with God.
Thank you for everything, sir.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capel. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated. There, your... equipment shall... Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, and therefore he has kindly decided... Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
I think you owe him a proper apology.
I think I've apologized more than enough. Even though I had little reason not to regard him as a poacher. But still, I will try to rectify my error. Nevertheless, welcome to Trotsky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
I apologize.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Good. I don't think I could stomach much more of your company.
Likewise. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
I'd like to discuss the...
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Greetings.
I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, you got out of jail yesterday, and today you've got your fucking things up for me and making a mess. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring, so kindly take a look at him in the stable. Care.
I took a look at...
And?
A nice animal.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you... Actually, now we've got to know, we could both get something out of it. What do you say?
I can keep my mouth shut.
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took herring. You'll do all right out of it.
Hey, Kabat.
Grand. Right, now we can get back to the...
Don't worry. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail. And arrows whistling past...
Well, I'll be damned. But even an experienced horseman like... You can tack him up your...
Sure. Thanks.
God be with you, good sir.